We're at Tar Hollow today. We are in the parking lot by the fire tower. And there's Matt. Hi, Matt.
Hey.
And there's the fire tower. We typically, at our parks, we like to call things the hub. It's kind of like the hot spot where all the good hiking starts and stops a lot of times. So we're going to show you what happens here at Tar. As you walk out from the parking lot here, I say parking lot, it's not a very big place to park, but if you go to the right of the fire tower, you're gonna see, what is this?
North, south, Buckeye. There are kind of three branches that come off of this one. And they can get a little confusing because they'll switch back and forth. But we try to help you with that. We clarify things with some bullet points. All three really good trails right there.
But you can see, you know, most of the parks have markings on trees. You can see you're on a couple different things here. But the guides that we have definitely help with that.
And again, the blue blazes of the Buckeye, they tend to paint those pretty frequently and keep those clear, so you're going to know when you're on the Buckeye.
If you walk from the parking area straight across the grass by the fire tower, you will end up on the north trail. Is that correct?
Yeah, north and south.
North and south, yeah.
Again, this is why we created the guides. It took us a while to find some of these things, and we don't want you to spend all your time looking for a trail. We want you on the trail. These two will go for, what, about a half mile maybe?
Yep, then they split. Yep.
And so north goes to the right and heads out in the middle of nowhere. And then the south will head to the left eventually. And it brings you back around. And we'll actually bring you to the end of that here in just a second. Show you where it's at. So you can tell right now, this hub, there's a reason we call this a hub. Like, you've got, what, 5 different trails right there just in 2 spots. And we've got one more over here.
And I'm thinking on our guides, we made the Tar Hollow guide quite a while back, but I'm thinking on our guides, most of the hikes start from here just because it's such a natural place to start.
Right. We try to keep the number of parking spaces down to 3 or 4 spots. We don't want to have too many different places.
And if you walk left of the fire tower, you'll end up on the Buckeye Trail.
And we call this the pure Buckeye because there's some really nice footpath. You want to take a little bit of stroll down this one just to show them?
Buckeye Trail. Yeah, this is good stuff. There's your mark. And you're now on the, cobweb.
Yes.
I got the camera and the tripod. This is not funny.
This worked out perfect.
Daggone it.
Oh man,
We got a tree down.
Okay.
I am not climbing through there.
So we're not going to go through that. But I would want to take this moment to shout out to Phil Sexton, because this is where we met him on the Buckeye, and he saws a lot of those trees and keeps the trail clear. And so if he happens to be watching, thank you, Phil, for coming out here and clearing out trees.
Didn't he say he cleared the trails for his grandmother to walk?
Yeah, his grandmother hiked him. So
Which is awesome.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, a lot of trees down. We had a good storm the other night, so it makes sense. But yeah, this is the hub, and while we're at it, we should probably talk about our favorite hike here at Tar Hollow.
Good idea.
And my favorite hike is on this south trail. You take that out, go to the left, goes down in a little bit of a ravine, comes back around, and you end up back here on that pure Buckeye. Really nice way to end the hike.
Yeah, so you come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll come out right here at where we said we started a second ago.
I think it's 5.3 miles.
I would probably just agree with that. It's not a terribly hard hike anywhere, really. Most of it's probably more downhill.
Yeah, really. There's the one long switchback.
Yeah.
That's about it. Yeah. I mean, there are other really good parts to hike here, but in terms of one of the guide hikes that we have, that's one of the best. Well, we just told you a little bit about our favorite hike here at Tar Hollow. We thought we would show you some of the stretches of really good hike that are in other parts of the park here. So up there you kind of see where the electric lines are. To the right of that there's a ridge. You can walk, I don't know, maybe a mile or two.
It's good.
On that ridge. Really good ridge walking. That comes down on some switchbacks that are serious switchbacks. All the way down this hill you cross the creek. And when you cross the creek, walk the road a little bit and you're going to end up walking back, if I don't trip and fall that is. Hiking expert can't stand on his own 2 feet. When you walk a little bit of the road, it's not long, then you end up on the Buckeye again and you walk that ridge across there going from right to left and you're heading back toward the fire tower then. Again, every time we've hiked that, what, twice?
Yeah.
And there's parts of that I still every time am so surprised of just how cool it is. There's rock formations there you don't realize are there. The ridge walking, you're under the tree canopy for a long time, just really cool. It's really nice up there. So really good parts at Tar Hollow, other than the favorite hikes that we talked about.
And the Buckeye going from left to right. We also have that on there, right?
Yes, we do.
And
that's a nice
really
gradual.
good hike, 'cause it's just downhill the whole way.
Yep. There is a small creek down that road here on Clark Hollow that you have to cross. The first time we crossed that, there was a little bit of water and it was a little trouble. But the second time we didn't have any issue at all. Most of the time you should be fine. You probably do want waterproof shoes though. Some Gore-Tex of some sort. Yeah. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that. Again, check us out. Tropos.live, Facebook, Instagram, Tropos Hiking Guides. You can leave comments below and we would love to hear where your favorite hike is. We would also love to hear if you are interested in going on a hike with us. Just kind of get a hold of us in one of those channels and we will try to set that up. We're excited to get out here for the hiking season.
See ya.